Hello, I'm Peter Vaughan and today I'm at Dolphin Motorhomes in Southampton, in fact just 5 minutes off the M27. I'm here to meet Josh Willis and see some of their stock and look around the site. Hi Josh.
Hi Peter.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, and yourself.
So, Dolphin Motorhomes. I know you come from a footballing background, but also a motorhome family, if you like. Your dad was in the business, your brother runs the other branch. So how did it all start here?
Yeah, grew up, as you say, Dad had a successful motorhome business, which he sold sort of 25 years ago. So I always grew up, as did my brother, in a sort of business environment. And I suppose watching my dad, a lot of respect for how he did things properly, and I was always fascinated by business and branding.
But you didn't go straight into motorhomes. You went.
No, I
into
didn't. I did. That's correct. Yeah. So went to Fulham after I left school, and that was also really good grounding for me. Very tough setup, a little bit like being in the army. So it absolutely gave me foundations of three major things, which were sort of hard work, high standards, and team spirit as well, which really kind of stood me in good stead for starting a business from a porter cabin some 21 years ago, and then building it up from there.
But always on this site?
Always on this site, yeah.
Yeah.
Always on this site. So initially sharing it with a Hyundai dealership for the first couple of years, and then taking on the full site after that.
And quickly you expanded into new vans with some UK brands.
We did. I suppose it was not wanting to, always liking the professional approach. I didn't feel maybe in the early days a porter cabin would be the best way to represent, expensive motorhome products, luxury products. So we took our time a little bit with the franchises, and also at that time, we have some other motorhome dealers around us. It wasn't that we could have had the pick of products.
So the first new brand you had was?
So it was from talking to Swift. Yeah. We took on the Ace products. Yeah. The Swift and Vesica products were already being supported in the area.
Ace, of course, no longer exists, but you still have Swifts here. In fact, we're going to look at a new Carrera a bit later on.
Yeah, that's right.
And then other brands you added from there on. So what have you got now?
So the Ace became the Swift brand that we took, and then we've got Auto Trail, which we've had since 2005. Eldest since 2005 as well. Bailey since a couple of years ago. Yeah. We did have Bailey prior to that, and then in the last couple of years, Camper King and the Volkswagen camper products that we've been very successful for us.
So you've got a real loyalty to the brands that you have. You haven't dipped in and out of brands. And I think there's a loyalty too with your staffing. I was hearing that you've got a lot of people that have been here a long time.
Yeah, I think loyalty is hugely important as long as it's two-way. So from a manufacturer point of view, not just because they're British, but just try and stick and work with manufacturers. If you've got a relationship between you, it should be an open one, and ones that you support each other in the good times, the not so good times. And for us, our job is to represent their product in the best way we can. And with the staff, so we've been here sort of 21 years. 3 of our staff, not including myself, have stayed with us in all that time. And then lots of other staff that have been with us 10 years, 12 years. So, I think that's a really crucial thing. We're in a niche sort of industry, trying to find, good staff that have that sort of experience, whether it be technicians, salespeople, front of house staff, absolutely about the team. And, that's probably the most rewarding thing for me, the respect all our staff have for one another, the job they do for the company, the care they have for the customer is, very rewarding and probably at the heart of our business.
And you've got quite a range of stock here. I don't know how many vehicles you've got on site, but used-wise, you've got a good range of stock?
Yeah, we've always, generally the balance is sort of 50-50. Spend a lot of time and effort trying to source stock from wherever we can, driving out to purchase it, and
But you've got a great location. Main road into Southampton, 5 minutes from the M27. It's
both our sites, they're really, really good locations. Same as Christchurch as well. Just on the main A35. So a bit shorter space, but on good locations, always that is a dilemma.
And the VWs, you said, are bringing in a new customer to you?
Yeah. Half a surprise, I think. We've always wanted to get into Volkswagens, but doing it in the right way. And I think sort of seeing there was going to be a shortage of new product and used, not easy to find, sort of led us into sort of placing a pretty big order with Volkswagen. And then luckily everything fell into place with Camper King. Brilliant relationship with them. They do a really good job, and very easy to work with as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, a real different sort of
certainly
target
add
market.
colour to your
definitely
forecourt there as you come in. It's not a row of white, as so many dealers will be.
That's definitely helped. I mean, even little things like, friends of mine or family who sort of, for years probably drove past and not say anything, and then as soon as you got Volkswagens, they're commenting on how good the display looks or different things. So it definitely just attracts a new kind of customer. The Volkswagen's very sort of cool, funky. So I don't think it's really been at the forefront of someone's mind. They've drove past, see how they look, and then, the next day or a few days, they've, purchased something. Quite often part exchanged a car because they're, they could very much be used as a day-to-day vehicle.
And I think going back to the beginning, we're talking about how Dolphin started, and you said that you narrowed it down to maybe 5 names, and you were trying to pick how to, why isn't it Willis Motorhomes?
So yeah, it was. We went through a bit of a rebrand in 2008. We had to sort of change our name, and we already had a dolphin shape in our part of our logo. So we were sort of shortlisting a few different names and batting it back and forward. And then the sort of decision came when, literally, I called a couple of the staff over to my desk in the corner of the showroom at the time and said, I'm thinking of these 3 names, what do we think? And literally, as the words left my mouth, a Dolphin bathrooms lorry not only drove past the showroom, it stopped in traffic, and we all sort of looked at it, and it seemed like an easy decision from there.
Yeah.
So,
okay, I think we're going to have a look around the site and some of the vans you've got in stock.
Yeah.
I presume you're still a Fulham supporter, are you?
No. The Fulham supporter. I do. Yeah, I do look out for them. I'm glad they're doing well, but no, it's only ever been Southampton.
Right. Okay. That's great, Josh.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Peter.
Now, one of the vehicles that we're going to look at today is the one we actually did the interview in, the NV150, part of Dolphin's exclusive dealer special range from Eldis. Now, they do the 3 campervan models, 3 compact coach builds, and 6 full-size coach builds, including this island bed version. All the NV models come with an overcab sky view sunroof, an awning, a reversing camera, and this iron grey cab mated to silver GRP sidewalls. Alloy wheels are an optional extra. Also included as standard are a 100-watt solar panel on the roof, this larger Hecky sunroof over the lounge, the silver dashboard trim, and external shower and barbecue points. In the kitchen, not only do you get the microwave, but also this dual fuel hob. The soft furnishings are bespoke to the NV range. And then in the rear bedroom, which is nice and open plan to the rest of the vehicle, you get the Hypnos luxury mattress. Now, this model is 7.34 metres long, and it's priced from $69,989. Or maybe you fancy something a bit more compact, like this Swift Carrera 122, just 6 metres long, and this one's priced at $71,495. With one of the most popular layouts in the UK, this Carrera 122 has a really spacious rear lounge with these nicely raked backrests and very modern styling to the cabinets. It's a classic 2-berth, so you can make these settees into single beds or a double. The kitchen includes an oven and grill, as well as the 2-burner hob, and this rather novel worktop extension. And then there's an overcab sunroof, so it's nice and light up front. The third of our trio of vans that we're looking at Dolphin today is this Camper King Monte Carlo on a long wheelbase Volkswagen T6.1, proving that, well, 70 grand seems to be the ballpark these days for a new motorhome or camper van. This one is just about the cheapest of the three, 67,925. Now, Dolphin have in their showroom area a configuration lounge for Camper King vehicles, so you can choose your upholstery, your external colour, your wheels, your furniture, your floor colour, all that sort of thing, so you can get a really bespoke vehicle. And Dolphin tend to choose upmarket, up-spec'd Camper King vehicles with the bigger wheels, the body kits and so on, to give them a bit more of a USP. Maybe the red exterior isn't to your liking. Well, there's plenty of choice of other Camper Kings here at Dolphin. This one, being the long wheelbase, does give you that bit more floor space for dogs or maybe for kids. And, well, if you want to rustle up the kids a quick ready meal, another unusual feature in a T6 is this microwave. This one is also the 150 horsepower engine with a manual gearbox. Of course, it's not just about selling new and used campervans and motorhomes here at Dolphin, but also looking after them. And the 4-bay workshop can do everything from alarms, trackers, habitation checks, servicing and warranty work. And Graham here has been here for 17 years, so he should know what he's doing.